You're burning the candle. It's not even a double
like
wick candle.
wicks.
It's like 12 wicks, and you're burning every single one.
Yes.
But I'm like, I've never known anything different.
This is the Atomic Souls Podcast.
All right. Okay.
All right. Welcome to the Atomic Souls Podcast.
Why, thank you.
Who are you and what do you do?
Is this my Queen of Melrose soft white underbelly moment? Where I'm
Yes.
like, my sister was Jehovah. Like, that kept popping in my mind on the way here.
I can be Mark. Be a creep. Just kidding. I like his content.
Me too. Yeah. I'm Ian Hammonds, soon to be Dr. Ian Hammonds, knockwood.
Yes.
I have probably less than a year left until I defend my dissertation.
That's amazing. We can get into how that feels.
That's a whole other podcast.
Dr. Hammonds.
Yeah.
Will you go by Dr. Ian or Dr. Hammonds?
Just Ian.
Okay.
Honestly, like my clients know that I'm working on that, and they're just like, no, it's okay. We're gonna call you Dr. Ian or Dr. Hammonds, and I'm like, just call me Ian. Like I'm still the same person.
Right.
So, it feels fancy, but it's like with the people that I'm already treating and seeing every week, I'm just like, that would just be kind of weird.
Yeah.
So
you don't have to change it.
Yeah. Exactly.
But if they want to, that's fine.
Yeah, it's up to them. That'll say more about them
Yeah.
than it will about me. But
New treatment plan.
yeah, exactly. Exactly. So,
Awesome.
yeah. What was the other question you asked?
What do you do? So you're doing the PhD program.
Mm-hmm.
What else do you do?
I am owner and founder of New Wave Counseling in Austin, and it's thriving.
Yes.
I have a wonderful, wonderful associate named Kaylee Hammond, which no relation,
That's
even though we
hysterical.
basically have the same last name. But I met her it was an instant connection. And so a lot of our philosophies align. And I think y'all can probably relate to having therapists
Very
working under you.
important.
Like,
Yeah.
if you have a therapist that has the same philosophies and outlooks, and it's just, she's been great.
Yeah,
So-
you have to replicate yourself with the people that you
Yes.
hire because people want you
Yes.
because you're the face.
Yes.
I was just teaching our lead therapist this. She's like, I can't take more clients. Like, you got to coach the people answering the phones. Like, hey, like you can pitch Emily because she's trained up under Lori and is her
good.
little protege, you know?
Nice. Yeah. No, I mean, they're an extension of us,
Exactly, yeah.
extension of like how we run things and who we are, and also to how we lead is an extension of who we are.
Yes.
So yeah, I heard Brene Brown say that, and I've been saying it ever since.
Nice.
So
I love that you found somebody that's that extension of you.
yes,
I know it's not easy.
no, it's not at all. But yeah, what else am I doing? I'm doing too much.
Popping off
honestly.
on TikTok and Instagram.
I mean, thank you.
Influencer
I mean,
status.
honestly though, that part, so since we're going to be talking about ADHD today, like that part feels so easy.
Yeah.
And it's like we were just kind of talking about growing our social medias and everything. ADHD is your superpower.
It
and
is. And
will-
like you were saying, like you're doing so much. Like I identify with that.
Wait, do you have ADHD?
Undiagnosed.
Okay.
The psych that I saw tried to say you're just a high stimulus individual. I was like, you just don't want to medicate me, is what I'm hearing.
We can get into all
So
that.
I don't think it's impacting my life enough to be medicated. I think I'm using it as a superpower.
Right. Well, yeah. I mean, there's so much to that though, because I mean, I'm ready to. I came prepared to talk about ADHD. I mean,
Let's do it.
it's so weird to talk about myself.
What's your
So,
experience? Because we both have this. Well, I don't have a diagnosis, late diagnosis technically, but I'm going to diagnose myself.
okay. I got diagnosed right before my 38th birthday, like less than a week before.
Yeah.
Like I think it was maybe 3 or 4 days.
Yeah.
Um,
So mid 30s. I feel like a lot of people are getting diagnosed ADHD mid 30s. It's really
my
interesting.
clients are too.
Yeah.
And even noticing too, my clients who got that diagnosis, like a few years before that, as they were kind of talking about like, well, I've always been this way. I've always been impulsive, and I've always had like multiple, irons in the fire, basically. And I'm thinking to myself, like, I don't say it in session, but I'm like, same. Same girl, same.
Dude, I remember like probably 8 years ago, I was diagnosing a client with ADHD, and I was like, wait a second. Yes. I was like, is this not normal?
Yes.
I was like, wait, I think I am this. And I just kind of like put it in the back of my head. And I was like, that's really weird.
Yeah. It's like the little seed that is kind of planted, and then you slowly start to look into it, and you're just like, wait.
Yeah.
I have that.
I know. I was like reading the criteria off to them, and I was like, oh, I think I have this too. I didn't like tell them that, but in my head I was like, this is really weird. Why do I identify with this criteria so much?
Yeah. And it's like a moment where we have to kind of reflect and just be like, okay, are over identifying with the client, or do we actually have it? So I kept asking my doctor, Dr. Susan King in Cedar Park, love her to pieces. She basically says, for years, like I'm talking like 4 years, she's like, I think you have it too in different ways, but I can't give you any medication until you get an actual diagnosis. Yeah. So I spend the $1,200 to get the official diagnosis.
Like a psychological, with a psychologist?
Yes. Yeah. Nice. And and I'm just thinking to myself, like, it's going to be all in vain. Why am I in front of this computer for 3 hours, taking these tests and focus, or it tests like executive function. But it comes back and I have it like on paper. Yeah. And I'm looking at that because at that time it was after my 38th birthday. And I was like,
what does this mean?
This is in black and white, like from an official psychologist, like one of me.
How did that
One of me need me.
Yeah. It's a mirror.
Yeah. So, and it's like in that moment, I kind of knew, like I was fully empathetic with the other clients that I have seen go through that process of like, this is very vulnerable, and but it's also good to have it like on paper saying, hey, I have this.
I have to teach our associates that concept of like, yes, it's scary to diagnose somebody, but also there's the treatment plan that follows it. So there's like solutions that follow the diagnosis. Because a lot of times they're like, I don't want to diagnose them, because we get a lot of personality disorders. So it's like big diagnoses to be like, you have this. And there's and like, I feel like with ADHD as well, sometimes people just give diagnoses and don't give the solution to it and like how to work on it. And so
it's like, here you go, you have this.
You have this. And it feels like, oh no, like that's just, too open-ended, not solution focused.
Right. I really like the way you reframe it too, to where it's not a handicap, it's a superpower.
Yes.
Because talking about like running your own practice while also doing your PhD.
Yeah. All the things.
Like if you look at that isolated and you're like, man, how the heck do you do a PhD program while you have ADHD? It's like, well, how the heck would I do that and run a business without it?
Yeah. That's so true.
Yeah. Multitasking.
My therapist actually, she'll get on to me, but like she lets me still do it. If that my therapist lets me. Yeah. Hi, Christina. But she'll say, you're burning the candle at all. Like there's like it's not even a double wick candle. It's like 12 wicks, and you're burning every single one.
Yes.
Right.
Like down to the ground. Yep, and I'm like, that's absolutely. But I'm like, I've never known anything different.
Yeah.
Never known that. And I know y'all can relate to that too. Just like having kind of just multiple things at one time and just like, finding a way to integrate them all and balance them.
Yes.
And
I think a big thing for us is we had to learn the seasonality of it. Like it's okay to go that hard for a short duration.
Seasonality. Sorry.
You can burn all 12 candles, but at some point you have to take a break.
Right. But it's like, okay, why are you burning them though? Are you just doing it for the sake of doing it? Or are you burning 12 candles at once because you're trying to figure out how to get electricity? You know what I mean? Like
pop.
Triggered. Yeah, that's so true. Yeah.
Well, I think too, something I'd like to hear your perspective on. ADHD, the like classic ADHD is like somebody who's like can't sit still and all of that. Like how
I'm sitting still.
Yeah, exactly. And I tend to sit still-ish.
That was like extra bitchy. I'm so sorry.
No, you're good. I love it. No, same. And so like, what does your ADHD look like? I feel like we're talking about the spectrum of things a lot lately. Like there's a spectrum to ADHD.
Comes up in every conversation.
Every conversation. Like what is yours and like how is it different than like that classic perspective that like maybe someone watching might have?
Yeah. Oh, that's such a good question. It looks different for everybody. Just like depression looks different, anxiety looks different.
Yeah.
You know, and then talking about alcoholism as well. You know, there's clients of mine who are like, you know, they think in their minds that I can't be an alcoholic because I'm not under
a bridge.
Yeah.
We literally had clients that are like, I have all my teeth and I'm not sucking dick.
That doesn't
for crack. Like I go get crack in Mexico. I'm
dude.
Like, you're still a drug addict.
Yeah.
We've made improvement. But
like just because you think better of yourself than somebody that's,
it's
know, doing
one,
things for crack. Like,
it's not one archetype. Like
exactly.
it is a spectrum. That's a really good way to put it.
Yeah.
So ADHD is a spectrum. People have told me, like my own family actually, and we can get into that. My own family has said, well, you can't have ADHD because you got a master's degree and you're working on your PhD. And
Yep.
I'm like, that, okay, well, how do you define like the many sleepless nights and how do you define, you know, the many, you know, emotional breakdowns I've had and, you know, just the impulsive stuff that they don't know about. Sorry, mom and dad. But yeah, like people try to explain it away because of that. Like, oh, well, they have, you know, they're, you know, they have it, they seem to have it all together, but
I think that generation in general tries to explain stuff away a lot. Our parents are the same way. Like, oh, can't be that because X, Y, and Z. It's like, okay, but there's scientific evidence now that states these are the identifiers.
Right.
And we like science around here.
Yeah.
So, yeah. No, it is a generational thing, and I'm really being careful to not sound ageist when I like emphatically agree with you.
It's okay.
It's like
we're about controversy here.
I know. I know. We love a little controversy.
Boomers suck.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
We'll talk after.
Just, it's how they're raised, and like that's no fault of their own. Like once they're aware of it, I would ideally hope that they like, you know, open their mindset to new ways of like thinking. But yeah, it's just I think that generation had to bootstrap a lot. Didn't have the empathy and didn't have the understanding and education to know that these are like actual scientific things. So they're just like, yeah, you're successful. Like, what else matters? Like, that's the only thing that mattered to that generation.
Well, like what we're talking about with the reframing, you know, viewing something that many would say is a handicap as a superpower. That generation just doesn't do that. Like, I remember so many conversations with my dad where, like, you know, I'm battling stuff that at the time I didn't know was anxiety or depression and stuff. My dad just like, just don't be a bitch, boy.
Yep.
Yeah. Yep. Man up. I have to catch myself too, because like, when Mike is in a bad place, I literally told my therapist this once. I said something like, why can't he just man up?
It's all good.
Like checking myself. She goes, Rachel. And I was like, I heard it.
I heard it.
I have no empathy for him.
I mean, it's so deep in our, like, it's ingrained in us.
It's like a cultural normality, right?
Yes.
And
we have to like slowly break it and like reintegrate new things into our ways of thinking and seeing other people. But you know, it's good that y'all are like open to that, like open to new, you know, catching yourself, having that self-awareness. Because I mean, here's the thing, people like talking about kind of that generation, how it views ADHD has always existed and it was in that generation too. But I think there's something to emotional suppression as far as like tamping it down and tamping it down and tamping it down and tamping it down and like just forcing it down until it just explodes.
Yeah.
And like we have words for how we feel now.
Yeah.
But like boomers, even some Gen Xers, not all of them, but like, it was the norm to not talk about feelings or not talk about how you feel.
Yeah.
And
I think because that part, going back to like there was no solution back in the day.
Right.
It was like it was seen as a
you go
defect.
to therapy.
Yeah, it was seen as a defect, and it was seen as solutionless problems. And so just, forget it and move forward and like push it away.
Be logical.
Was the solution. And so now that we have actual solutions, like, hey, validating it actually is very important, and acknowledging it is very important.
It is. Naming it, like, what is it? Name it to tame it.
Yeah. So I think back in the day, it was like, just a beast that was untamable because there wasn't enough science behind it.
Right. And people weren't naming it. And like, if something goes unnamed, untalked about, like unspoken, it gets bigger and bigger and bigger, just like the emotional suppression.
Yes.
But we'll say post ADHD or post diagnosis, post ADHD. It's like before BC. BC ADHD. Anyway, told you I have it. So my doctor prescribed me Vyvanse.
Yeah.
And that was my first time I'd ever been on any stimulant. Because for those of you who don't know, Vyvanse, I kind of look at it as like it's a cleaner Adderall because you're not literally taking amphetamine salts, which they have their purpose and they've helped many people. And I know clients that have been on them for a while, but Vyvanse to me feels more manageable.
It's a less intense.
It's less intense.
I won't say high, but less intense effect.
Yeah, for sure. And
easier come down and go up. Yeah.
And I have to say that since I've taken it, so she prescribed that to me around my birthday. So that was like a week after, she got the results and she's like, yeah, you should probably come in. And so we talked. And so she put me on a low dosage. And since then she's upped it once.
Nice.
When I tell you, I'm really trying to not make it seem like Vyvanse is like the magic pill for people, because it's not. Like it's drugs I promise bad. It's not. Drugs are bad, okay?
Fuck
but yeah, literally fuck drugs, but not Vyvanse.
Not my drugs.
Not my drugs. Yeah. The one that I'm prescribed to is okay, but fuck everybody else's drugs.
Take them as prescribed.
Yes, exactly. And don't abuse them. Yeah. It honestly, like, it fixed a lot of stuff. Yeah. And I'm just like, where has this been?
Right. Well, how does your ADHD manifest? Like, what does it look like, and what does the Vyvanse do to help?
I have a brain that cannot shut off.
Okay, same.
At all. At 3:00 in the morning, I will have random epiphanies, and I'll just like, even like,
oh yes, I know that.
Recently, like I think it was a few nights ago, and then I changed my dissertation title like maybe 5 or 6 times, and I'm still probably gonna change it one more time.
Everything is a work in progress.
Everything, yes. So it's I think Paris Hilton says this, where she has a brain that's like a Ferrari engine, like it goes really, really fast. And she said that, and I was like, that makes so much sense.
Yes.
So that's how it manifests. Vyvanse has helped it kind of. It's weird because even though it's a stimulant, I feel like
this is the part of it doing an actual job.
Yeah. So what it's supposed to do.
I feel like you're about to describe what an actual person with ADHD experiences.
It's weird. It's a stimulant, but it calms me.
Yeah, that means you need it.
Yeah. Like my doctor knew what she was doing.
Yeah.
And I feel, I don't know, it's weird because like since then my anxiety has gone down since taking it, which is weird because stimulants tend to cause anxiety.
Yeah.
But my anxiety has gone down. My depression has also gone way down.
Nice.
And I think there's a lot of people don't talk about this, but I want to like kind of bring it into surface about like the trifecta between ADHD, depression, and anxiety.
Yeah.
So if you're if you have unmanaged, untreated, undiagnosed ADHD, you're going to be constantly anxious because you are going to worry about all the things that you might miss and all the masking. Yep. That's so real. The deadlines, the, you know, like just worrying about disappointing people. And then when you do miss those things, like when you miss those, when you do let people down because of the way that your brain is wired, you start to get depressed and you start to feel disconnected from people and unreliable and inadequate and all the other kind of feelings that go with depression. But when I started treating the ADHD, anxiety and depression, like just kind of slowed down.
The cycle breaks. It's more manageable. What's coming to mind for me, and it's like funny because I'm like, with more education, it's very obvious now that I have ADHD and had it as a kid. In 3rd grade, I used to get in trouble because I would finish my homework, shove it in the back of my desk, not turn it in. And then I would get like reprimanded, and then I would hate myself for it.
We had such different childhoods.
I did it.
But I literally had done it, but there was like no system in place for me to turn it in early. And so I would get reprimanded and they would like be like, you didn't turn it in. I'm like, but it was done. And my family was like, Rachel, what is going on? And I would get like in trouble all of 3rd grade. It was wild.
Oh, no.
See, I would get in trouble because I couldn't read yet. And that's why I wouldn't do the homework.
No, I was like advanced and like doing the homework instantly to get it done and out the way. So I'd have to like remind myself later.
Yeah.
I had a system. It just, would get lost.
Wasn't working.
It wasn't working. But nobody caught that. I just kept getting in trouble and punished and eventually had to make my own systems in 3rd grade.
Like throwing spaghetti at a wall to see what sticks.
And like no guidance on any, like most of that. Like my parents did the best they could with the knowledge they had. But nowadays, you'd look at that and go, oh, that kid needs a better system in place. Maybe not medicate them immediately, but like, let's give them a system, see if that works for their ADHD.
More affirming, like hold space for the fact that they're going to be working differently. Yeah. I think we had the same childhood. I remember in 4th grade, this is so weird because I haven't even thought about this until now.
I'm an EMDR therapist.
Me
so we're
too.
Floating back.
Yes, absolutely. Oh my God, I need to get my EMDR certification, but
it's an MLM.
Absolutely,
it's not real.
We're diamond level though, so it's all good.
Can I
so
be
y'all
your
bought
trainer?
into it? Yeah.
No, I'm not. I'm just trained.
Oh, we got the little clicker clackers and stuff too.
We did get the buzzers. Highly recommend.
Okay.
If you don't have them, I'll send you a link.
Oof, good to know.
They're amazing.
Yeah, I've had literal clients have left me because they want to do EMDR and I'm not certified in it. So I'm like,
you're trained.
Yeah, I need to get trained.
That's all that matters. Oh,
as if
get
I
trained.
don't have anything else on my plate.
Oh, that's true. It's super,
you're not doing nothing. What are you talking about?
No, literally.
It's just a 2-weekend training.
Dude, oh my God. Yeah, it's the same with the EFT externship and all the other ones. Like literally right before this. The reason why I was 5 minutes late today is because the doc. So in my PhD program, we have to do a doc exam, but it's not like you take, everybody hears that and they go, oh, it's just a really hard test that you have to, multiple choice. No, it is a 30-page paper.
Whoa.
And you have to write about your theory and modality that you are gonna just practice post PhD.
Yeah.
On top of that, you also have to show 30 minutes of yourself giving this kind of therapy to actual clients who have signed off and know what the footage is being used for.
Yeah.
And when I tell you, it's I thought it was going to be easy, but it's not.
I had to do smaller scale, but for the supervisor license, did you have to do this for yours? You had to film yourself. I had to film myself doing mock supervision.
Isn't it fun?
Yeah. The gatekeeping is intense.
It is, which
it's good.
I know it's not fun.
Trust me, I'm great.
Yeah, exactly. Just take my word for it.
Yeah.
So the random memory that resurfaced as you were talking about that. Yeah. So
ADHD.
Literally, it's all comes back around.
ADHD.
Squirrel.
You need a counter when we get off topic.
I love it. I got it too. What you want me to do?
No, like on the video, do like a counter, like count how many times we go off tangents.
That would be cool.
Ding, ding, ding.
Yeah, I have like 5 questions just constantly queuing up in my head
Yes.
as you talk.
Yeah.
Same. I've had podcasts too, and that is exactly how I operate.
Back to 4th grade.
Okay, yes, 4th grade. All right. Anyway, so we had to do this. I don't know if y'all had to do it, but we had to do this like recipe, and I think it was for like
Yes.
pumpkin pie, something. It was like some recipe, right? And my parents were actually repainting my room or remodeling my room, and I lost the assignment.
Oh no.
And back then there was no Microsoft Word. There was no, it was literally a handwritten pieces of notebook paper.
Oh my gosh.
And I remember going in and crying to my professor, my teacher.
4th grade
Damn good
professor.
4th grade school.
Where did you go?
I've been in school too long, y'all. Ugh. Hate that I just did that. And she got so upset. I remember her, Miss Williams. She's just like, Miss Williams.
Stuck with you.
Yeah. She's like, Ian, you didn't bring the assignment today. Put your folder on my desk.
Oh no.
And like, you talk about shame.
Yeah.
But it's like, that's what ADHD does to you.
Dude,
like as a kid, when you're trying to function.
So 3rd grade, talk about shame. Every like bad thing you did, they had a ribbon that you would cut.
Yes.
Cut the ribbon.
We did something else.
It had like 6 squares you cut. And like if you had a full ribbon, you got to go on like a once a month like movie with pizza, and like every level you would like lose like the drink or the popcorn or the pizza or the movie. Different. I never got to watch a fucking movie.
Ew.
It was so shame-based.
Oh my God.
Because I was struggling so bad to turn stuff in. And they're not like, oh, your ribbon's short all the time. Like, let's look at this and like help you. It was just like, you're a shitty person. You don't get to watch the movie. You're the only one out of like 30 kids.
Wow.
So shame-based.
Disgusted but not surprised.
Yeah. My dad still jokes about it. I'm like, Dad, that was traumatizing.
Yeah. My mom still jokes about
I'm gonna start doing that at the house. I'm gonna just carry a ribbon around. Every time you piss me off, I'm just pull that ribbon out and cut
it. Would be so fucking short. I piss people off all the time.
It's not funny. I'm not funny.
I'm not gonna argue with you anymore. I'm just gonna pull the ribbon out and cut it.
Cutting ribbons.
Something my mom actually
and trauma.
So okay. So yours was in 3rd grade. Your ADHD trauma was in 3rd grade. Mine was in 4th grade. So that same teacher, Miss Williams. So we had to go to, I think it was the outdoor learning center, I think. And we had to like,
from that.
You what?
I dissociated the teacher's name.
Oh yeah. I guess mine's like a photographic memory. So it's like, I remember it's like, it's stuck in there. It's so annoying.
I went the opposite and dissociated from a lot.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I wish I could dissociate. I really do.
It's great.
I wish I could. I can't.
Not great.
It's like always kind of right there. But we had to role play like little pilgrim children.
Oh gosh.
Keep in mind, this was like 1997. We had to role play, and
things were different.
Yeah, way different. And Miss Williams, the teacher, she role played like a pilgrim teaching a class.
I vividly remember doing this as well now.
Uh-huh. And I was sitting on the edge of the bench because no one had like made room for me to sit like all the way. So I kept like falling.
Oh no.
And Miss Williams like got a sign. I'm not making this up. Got a sign that said fidgety boy and hung it around my neck. And I remember her just like in her little like pilgrim garb, she looked at me and she's like, fidgety boy. And like, oh my God. So she hung it around my neck. And
shame.
Yeah. It's like a cone of shame.
I mean, to her point though, that was probably accurate for pilgrim times, right?
It was. Yeah.
She was
in
playing
character.
a role. Yeah.
It's true.
Jeez.
History is history, I guess.
The shame-based focus is wild.
Yeah.
She was method acting.
Yeah.
But see, I didn't know that at the time. I was so like
a child, you don't know that.
I went home and told my mom.
She was.
And to this day, my mom will still go like, fidgety boy. Like literally in 2026.
And they don't see how you're ADHD. Like,
Yeah.
I was labeled fidgety boy as
Literally.
a child.
Fidgety boy.
I'm really curious how, just to hear a little more about your childhood and stuff, how it got you to the point of wanting to do what you do now.
Ooh, good question.
To where you're really focused on like identifying, mental health situations and helping people.
So this is where I turn into the Queen in Melrose from Soft White Underbelly. It's like, yeah, I've looked at Jehovah. So
I know exactly what person you're talking about.
the blonde. I just need a blonde wig now.
Fur coat.
Yeah, literally. Well, I have a fur coat. I almost wore it today. I almost wore it today. Next time. Yeah. So I had my own therapist as a teenager.
Nice. So you were ahead of the game.
I was. Yeah.
I'm jealous.
Yeah.
I had church.
You had. Oh, okay.
More shame.
I had spankings.
I had spankings too, but
Those two.
I had those and combined with psychotherapy.
That's great.
Actually, no, I think it was my mom put a stop to my dad spanking me at like 12 or 13. And then that's when they were just like, just send him to
Go
therapy.
to a therapist. Let the therapist
So-
fix them.
No,
Yeah, pretty
my
much.
parents continued to spank me.
Yeah.
Really?
Sorry to hear that.
I
Yeah,
don't. Yeah, that's a whole other story.
it is. Yeah. Part 2 coming soon.
Childhood and raising children.
Yeah. Yeah. So I saw what my therapist was doing. And I remember I started seeing her probably maybe 14 until I was probably 17 or 18, like junior, senior in high school. So we had a long, good relationship. But I remember kind of just having this like epiphany when I was like 17. And I remember kind of just going, oh, I know what I want to do. Like I'm one of those weird, because a lot of people, I don't know if y'all seen this, but a lot of therapists will kind of find therapy like after, majoring in like economics or, like having a whole other job. And then
We
they
get a lot of
realize,
interns like that. Second
Yes.
careers.
yes,
Yeah.
not me. I can't relate.
I was the same. I went to college initially for like audiology or something.
Mm-hmm.
And then like halfway through my first semester, I was like, I had an epiphany as well. I was like, I want to do counseling.
Yeah, literally. Yeah. I mean, it's special for us because it's like we know, how do I put it? It's like it's kind of our calling. Like when you just you've known all along that you wanted to do it.
What was your epiphany like? Like what motivated it?
I remember very vividly.
Yeah.
So glad we're talking about this. I know. And that mixed in with this photographic memory, it's like it's real fun. Just kidding. So I was doing my geometry homework one night in my bedroom, listening to, I mean, he kind of sucks now, but like when I was a teenager, he was low key my idol. I was listening to Marilyn Manson.
Yes.
And something clicked. Like I remember just going, oh, like it was the most random thing ever too. Cause like I was failing all of my classes and
I'm going to go get my master's and my PhD.
literally. Yeah. No, I was at that time, I think I was failing 4 of my 7 classes.
I was a horrible student growing up too. I was like CD's student. I was not. And then I got all A's in grad school. My family was like, who are you? I was like, I actually care about it.
Yeah.
Like,
yep. Yeah,
that's the
exactly.
difference.
It's like when we choose to study something
yeah.
that like, stimulates us versus
Exactly. History.
the
or
Pythagorean
math.
theorem.
Right.
Yeah. Like, has anyone done the Pythagorean theorem?
A squared plus B squared equals C squared.
Oh,
See?
good for you, Mike. Glad you remember because I
The
don't.
only thing I remember. Talking about education though, when you look at educating yourself, do you think of that as self-improvement or do you think of that as like opportunity to be of even more service to clients?
Part of your calling.
You're talking about like academic education or?
Yeah, like pursuing a PhD right now. You're doing the PhD because you personally want to have that, licensing, or are you doing it because I can be of even more service to people?
That one.
Yeah.
It's more of like, even when I started my PhD, I noticed I just became a better therapist, even while I was in school, because I was having to go back and reread and restudy these theories that I had learned about in my master's program. Yeah. And I'm like, oh,
It's a new focus.
that like just really, that just, you know, and learning about feedback loops too. Like I had recently last week, I had to give because part of the PhD program is that you do have to teach, or it's suggested that you teach. You're not forced to, but it looks kind of weird if you don't.
Well, most PhDs do teach.
Yeah,
so
exactly. And it's always there. And sometimes you can get paid for it if you're not receiving it for class credit. But
Nice.
I noticed that when I talk about like systems theory, and, you know, I watch these little baby therapists, like just with the light bulbs go off in their heads, like as I'm talking and like
taking notes.
So yes. And they're like asking questions. And literally right after that lecture, I had a couple and I was using terms from that lecture in the couple session of like talking about feedback loops and runaway processes and, you know, just so I feel more holistic as a therapist. I can't ever see myself not doing therapy. Yeah. I know a lot of people in this business get burnt out, but even when I'm gonna be like retired, I still probably see like 8 to 10 clients a week because I love what I do.
Yeah, I have 4 that I like can't separate from.
Yeah, and I know like some therapists too will just, you know, they'll get their PhDs and they just won't be in the clinical chair anymore. And I'm just like, I mean, I understand why. And like, I can't relate to that.
I feel like it's kind of a disservice to clients because then they're just getting all these associates. And it's like, yes, they're getting supervised by us who are supervisors and we can have a big reach that way. But at the same time, like some clients want and value the like higher skilled therapist.
I think that's that distinction though, right? Like you say you want to have a doctorate because it makes you better as a service provider to your clients. Literally, you get a lot of people. We actually had one that worked for us years ago, and I was not a fan of this individual.
He knows that individual.
I'm not going to name him.
Okay. After
Our mutual acquaintance that we were joking about earlier.
It was very apparent that they just cared about what made them look the coolest and the bestest, though.
The PhD.
Like they basically saw clients just because that's what paid the bills.
oh no.
And I think those are the people that get burnt out, though, right? Because they're not there for the mission.
No, they're there for the money.
Exactly.
I mean, money's great. You know, like I'm not gonna lie. When I get my PhD, when I have PhD after my name, I am not going to hesitate to bump up my rate to 200.
Right.
Like 200 plus 225.
It should be more than 200. We're at 200.
Yeah. Okay. Or
We
maybe
just talked about that after.
yeah.
We should already be over
Get some business coaching from y'all since y'all are doing it right. But
You should probably be double that right now.
Yeah, 200 is like low now in Austin.
I know.
Yeah.
So wild.
It is.
Yeah. I still there was a client that was private pay and he just I kept telling him like, 155 is my rate. And he's like, are you sure?
Yeah.
He's like, yeah. And I thought I'm charging too much.
250 is like the new rate. It's wild.
Well, back to the same thing. Like you're not in it for the money. You're in it because you truly want to.
Yeah, like I thought I'm charging too much at like 150.
They had an interview with the owner of Arizona Teas, and they were asking him like, "Why do you still only charge $1? Like this could be a $2 or $3 product." He said, "Because I don't need to charge more than $1.
He's still making money.
I still make money.
Yeah, with integrity.
Yeah.
Yep.
And so I think that's really important too. Like it doesn't need to be the most optimized business decision. If you're happy and you're providing quality service to the clients, maybe that
speaks
is the
for
move.
We're
itself.
at 150 to 200. I don't know if we'll go over that because that's kind of where we're like, it pays for
True.
That's enough.
It's not our primary mode of operation either anymore.
Would y'all be the other cool thing about getting a PhD is you can do, I mean, technically anyone can do research. But would y'all be interested?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I think we talked about that a couple of times. But the other thing is, I'm going to get on my soapbox for a moment. And I'm not talking to either of you specifically when I say this, but a lot of master's level clinicians really are repelled by research.
I think because they don't understand it.
Okay.
Yeah. Would be my experience of that statement.
Okay. Or
what is your experience of them?
Well, I'll say like, I'll kind of ask them like, let's do a research project. Like if I know that they do, you know, similar work than I do, and they're just like, no, absolutely not.
What
like,
is their reason?
They're just like, I don't like it. I don't like writing papers. I don't like, and valid, you know.
Is it because they feel like they won't get paid for it? It's like, feels like.
Maybe. Or I think it's just more of like the research aspect of their master's programs wasn't taught very well.
Yeah.
And I guess I'm speaking from privilege too, because I'm in the PhD program at a very like research heavy school.
Yeah.
And so I probably just drank the Kool-Aid. But oof. Does it taste good?
As I have grown in my experience, I've moved away from just wanting to see clients and make money. I feel like that's where a lot of master's therapists are. Like, I just want to like see the least amount of clients and make the most amount of money.
Yeah.
A lot of people,
I was there.
Yeah. A lot of people are going through that right now. I feel like as I'm coming up, it's like been 10 years licensed. And so it's like I'm teaching clinicians and supervising people. I'm getting more interested in research. I think we had talked about that over lunch. And so it's maybe give them some time once they start to feel like burnt out or unfulfilled when wanting to add stuff in.
It's like, come to the academic side. We have cookies.
Yes.
Yeah. We have cookies and alcohol.
Just at some point, because I know I was this therapist too. When I first got in license, I was like, I'm never reading a book ever again. Like I'm done reading textbooks and learning new things unless it's a CEU. And then over the last like 5 years, I really like softened my heart to like learning again.
It can be fun. Like, yes, it is very scientific and you have to write in very dry language, but you still have the like right brain to it. Like you can still craft and create through a research lens.
Yeah.
So that's what like any like, hold on, let me say this. Any therapist watching right now who is scared of research, I promise you it is not as terrible as you might think it is.
Yeah.
So
you should do a podcast on that.
I should.
Like take the scaries away out of research.
I think it's really important too, because the modalities are based off of research, right?
Science.
So if all you ever do is provision, then how does that provision ever get better?
Right. I know. I'm pissed at the lady that founded EMDR. I read the theory and I was like, this is exactly what my theory is that I operate out of. I was like, man, she got ahead of me making millions of dollars.
Well, that right there's the issue. Everybody's doing research.
Right.
Yeah.
They're just not quantifying it on a paper.
Exactly.
Yes.
The practice you do is research. Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. And if you do it right, like your private practice can actually be a like research lab.
Yeah.
Like if everyone is, you know, obviously aware and there's no unethical behavior that we discussed earlier.
Yes.
Off camera.
No, you're 100% right, though. Right? The job is literally to extract data and analyze the data.
Yes.
The one step that everybody misses is they never do anything with the data other than service provision.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Exactly. Yes. And I'm just like, therapy is research. It's just a matter of like, how do we create it? Because a lot of the theories that, so for instance, I study a lot of systems theory and I love it. And I can't ever not think systemically.
Because you're ADHD.
That's yes.
We see patterns.
Now I'm fidgeting. See, I'm the fidgety boy now.
Fidgety
The
boy.
Vyvanse is wearing off. Or you're picking up on our fidget.
What'd you say though that made me fidget?
Oh, the patterns. You like systems because you're ADHD.
Yes. Yeah. It's always like, I always notice, I think any neurodivergent person, like that's another superpower of ours is that
pattern seeing.
We see patterns, we see rhythms, we see things before other people can see it.
Which is why I like EMDR because it sees the patterns. And I was like, oh shit, I feel very validated.
Yes.
I think ADHD people have the superpower of seeing patterns. And so maybe you need to find master's level therapists that are ADHD that will be excited by like the systems and patterns for research.
Maybe so.
had to like overhaul our staff here, and like we're like looking for staff that are like ADHD. And,
okay.
like I asked very niche questions in the interviews about certain topics and how they put stuff together, and I'm like seeing if they see patterns and systems, and I'm like, otherwise you're not going to do well in our team, because our team is very ADHD and very like aware of things.
We're really big about investing in our team to grow them as leaders, right? And ADHD in that regard is a huge component of leadership. A huge, like one of the laws of leadership on the book I'm reading right now, it says leaders see before and beyond. And that's ADHD, right? We see beyond what's happening directly in front of us. 21 Irrefutable Laws of Leadership.
Okay.
But yeah, there's a whole chapter about that, about, you know, being able to appraise your situation and your business. And that is what creates great leaders. And really, that's what ADHD is, right? It's you have a hyper awareness of everything, and that's what makes it difficult, is because you're aware of all these things, which turns into anxiety, like you were talking about a second ago, and then that anxiety turns into depression. But
if you can use it and put it together,
Yes,
exactly,
that's where the relief comes in.
Yeah. I talk about it a lot for myself. Like people are like, "Oh, you go and isolate yourself in your office." I have to. Because what that does is it hones in all that hyper awareness into a singular funnel, and I can hyper fixate on that now.
All the stimuli you're going.
Yeah.
Even just then, when I'm being such a therapist right now, and I'm so sorry, but it's like I do a lot of EFT, which is so experiential, and I'm just like, you know, when I walked in, I saw you just super focused on the invoice that you were, and I thought to myself, wow. He's got it. So, anyway, where does that come from, Mike? I'm just kidding. We won't go there today.
Self-awareness is where it comes from. I know I cannot multitask. We talk about it all the time.
He cannot.
If I start multitasking,
wait, are you also ADHD?
Undiagnosed.
We have like different, different.
But
it manifests in different ways.
Like yesterday, she got dinner ready, and then Harley was asking me a question, and there was another thing going on. I'm trying to fix me a bottle of water, and I literally just start walking in a circle because I'm like, I don't know which one to put first.
I was like, what are you doing?
Dude.
It's like there's
the ADHD dance. That's a dance that all of us do.
Yeah, I became fidgety boy.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah, the system's like, it's a superpower if you can like learn to harness it, and like also learn how to like make the environment suitable for that.
Well, another thing that is helping me hugely with that is reading, because reading forces me to constantly refocus, and I can't do audiobooks. It has to be a physical book.
Okay.
Because if I do an audiobook, then I can just drift off and it keeps talking. But if I'm physically reading a book, then I constantly have to refocus, and it becomes like a meditative activity.
Interesting. See, I've heard, maybe for me, the way that my brain is wired, when they came out with Audible, it was fantastic because like I function really well when I multitask, and like I can actually take in information. Like even literally just last night, was stuck in traffic and I was listening to an audiobook, and like, don't cancel me, but like I was stuck in traffic and I was literally getting out my phone and like taking notes, and I might have like, you know, almost hit some people.
Oh no.
But it was for my doc exam, y'all.
Was almost only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades.
Was it?
We talk about it on the boat a lot. Like we have what we call near misses, where you almost have a really bad incident on the boats. And they say almost only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades. If you didn't do it, it don't matter.
That's too country for me. Sorry. I'm processing that. I'll get it eventually.
Yeah. Well,
if you didn't do it, it didn't matter.
Yeah. If I throw a grenade at you, I don't have to hit you. I just got to get close. It's whoever's in that general area. Same thing with horseshoes. I get points even when I don't make it.
Oh. Blowing my mind over here.
Yeah, I multitask a lot too, and so that's where ours is like different. Even though we have similar tendencies, but that is different. I can multitask.
You say you're multitasking.
Well, he's exactly described. Like it's like half-assing things.
Are you cutting the ribbon right now, Mike?
Sorry. She can half-ass 5 things simultaneously very well.
He was half-ass driving. That's what
literally.
ADHD multitasking is not full. It's not, we're not saying it's full focus.
Right.
Multitasking.
Yeah. Like I'll text her something, and if it's more than a sentence, then she'll only read the spark notes on it or trying to read a book together.
Read like skip around.
It's like copy and paste it into ChatGPT. Be like 3 most salient points.
Yes.
Yeah.
I like skim when I read, and it gets me in trouble sometimes.
Yeah, we tried reading a book together, and I'll talk about something. She's like, "That's not in the book." Yeah, it is.
Why don't y'all have diagnoses? Like,
I tried.
Y'all need. I mean,
I haven't gone to a doctor in 25 years, probably.
Okay.
I'm also like weary of getting medicated because mine.
You don't want to wind up on a list.
Tinfoil hat coming out. No, I'm a little worried that it would take away the superpower. And I feel like I'm able to, and maybe this is why the doctor didn't want to diagnose me. I feel like for the most part, I don't get in a rut with it. I don't get that like just spinny wheel going. I'm able to like refocus and like get myself back on track with all this because I have so many systems in place. And so I'm like, all right, put your systems in place. Like, just do it.
Yeah, it works. You're doing just fine.
Yeah. And so it's working. And so there are days and like when I'm high stress, I've noticed I get the spinny wheel more often. And so then I'm just like, all right, like back to basics, like really get my like routine back and like take a day off to like mentally reset or just get whatever needs to be done. So it doesn't impact my life as much as it does.
It sounds like it's more stress. Like lower on the spectrum of ADHD.
Yeah.
Like you're still functioning.
I'm functioning.
Yeah.
I'll get like impulsive where I like speak over some, like it's more like speech impulsivity and like the rapid thoughts and stuff that are impulsive. But it's like
I wish I had that problem.
Not impacting my life to like my detriment. Yeah.
I do think our systems are huge for that. We systematize everything.
I had to, and I learned that over the years that I had to make systems, even in 3rd grade. Like my whole life has been trying to like systemize things, and it's worked. It is exhausting.
Yeah, it is because our brains have to work 3 times as hard as someone like who doesn't have ADHD or isn't like neurodiverse in some way. The
masking and the impulsivity comes out when I'm meeting new people. And I'm just like word vomiting, and I'm just like, I gotta shut up. I can be less impulsive because then I
didn't feel that when I met you.
Things. So you match the vibe. It's people that don't have ADHD that are like, what the fuck did you just say?
Clutching my pearls.
yes. Or they're like, you're too much. And I'm like, I know. I gotta shut up. I was like, they're not matching my vibe.
Yeah.
Shut up, Rachel.
We just turned all of that into a brand and like, hey, you like this? Cool. You like me. You don't like this? Cool. Stay away.
Right.
Literally. Yeah. We just fuck with people who are like us, and it makes life easier.
It does. Absolutely.
So that's helped too. Yeah. I think with the masking, I would do less masking now.
You do. I think you're way more self-confident now. You've kind of grown into who you are as a person versus 10 years ago. But
I used to be very, very, very anxious and very depressed.
Yeah.
A lot. That cycle was really bad because I wasn't around people that supported me, and I didn't support like myself and didn't have systems in place.
You were trying to be like what everybody expected you to be, and now you are who you are.
What's it like to watch her metamorphose into who she's become now, Mike?
Extremely satisfying. From like, I remember when we first moved to Austin and us having conversations to where like, you got to get a job. Like there was like the first 6 months we lived in Austin, she would just watch Netflix all day. And she was like, I'm depressed. Yeah, you live a depressing fucking life. Get a job.
But I was studying for the NCE and like didn't have my license.
Here's the craziest thing though.
Yeah.
Before we got married and I went to her parents to like say, hey, I want to marry your daughter type thing. I was having a conversation with her dad. And
he didn't ask for my hand in marriage. He was like, I'm gonna marry her. Let's figure this out.
I'm gonna kill myself. Sorry. Dark. Anyway. That's what I can't say in my couples therapy sessions.
We had a
cute.
We had a tense relationship, me and her parents, in the beginning. But anyway, I distinctly remember like photographic memory of sitting down with her dad and kind of talking through everything. And he was like, he asked me, would you have the humility? I don't remember how exactly he phrased it. But he said, would you have the humility to let go of your career and goals to help push Rachel's if that time came? And at the time, I'm like, you ever met your daughter? Like,
and do you know what therapists make? He was like, they make like 50 grand. Like, what
I
are
was
you
like,
talking
yeah.
about?
I said, there's a shit ton of things I'd rather do than work for a living. Because they were in a similar scenario. He had a very successful career. Her mom was very successful, and he like retired early from his career to be support to the wife's career.
Wow.
And so he was kind of like,
he almost wanted you to do the same thing in a way.
My dad has always had a really good vision for me and like known what I wanted to. I think he sees my potential the most.
That's exactly what it was. That's what I'm trying to say, is that he knew her potential before any of us did.
Before the rest of us did.
Because I was very sarcastic of like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, okay, whatever.
Don't get big.
But anyway, yeah, you fast forward, 5 or 6 years from that conversation, and we're starting Atomic, and then we're starting the marketing agency, and then we're starting Awkward, and then we're starting the clothing stuff, and then we have a private equity firm now too.
5
and
businesses
it's like,
later.
I feel so poor.
Oh, we're still poor too.
We're still poor. Yeah. We were talking about that yesterday.
The government thinks we make a fuck ton of money.
Oh.
We don't make a fuck ton of money.
Right. Yeah,
It's like there's net profit, and then there's the pennies that we take home.
Exactly. But all that to say, like, it's been phenomenal for me. And I think something unique with us growing business together is we're business partners, not just spouses. And that has been probably the biggest tension on our relationship. But also,
I was going to say it's two different systems that can work against each other, but y'all seem to integrate them.
That is a lot of work to make that work.
Oh, I'm sure.
He's a couples therapist. We were in couples therapy for about a year. So.
Okay.
Even in couples therapy, though, our therapist was like...
Did not fully understand it.
Yeah, he's like, y'all have the weirdest knack to compartmentalize things that I've ever seen. It's like,
He was impressed.
He said, I can physically see y'all take thoughts out of a box and put it on the table, talk about it for 20 minutes, and then put it back in the box and move on.
Yeah.
That's an ADHD superpower right there.
And it's the only way it works, because we'll have conversations that like, I'm talking to you as a business partner right now. And then we'll have other conversations where, okay, I'm talking to you as husband and wife right now. Yeah. And those are very different conversations.
Yeah.
After we send that invoice, do you want to fuck?
It's pretty accurate.
So put that in the box. Take out the other toys from the other box.
Exactly.
Dude, I'm so sorry.
Anyways.
We had a box the other day that showed up at the house. There was like some office equipment and stuff. And she's texting me. She's like, what is this big box you just ordered? I said, it's a box of dildos. Put it next to the bed.
See, I knew I was onto something.
It was not. It was a bunch of lights.
Anyways. What are we talking about? Systems and ADHD?
Yes. Oh. Back to 30 minutes ago. What I wanted to say was, before my brain took over. So the reason why I am passionate about research so much is that the world keeps changing. The world keeps obviously growing. More and more people are being born. And humanity is becoming more and more complex. The theories that therapists study, sorry, Mike, were invented by straight white men.
Yes.
And I'm not here to demonize straight white men. There are many, many good ones.
And they were based off of straight white men research too. Like,
yes.
The subjects were all.
You took the words right out of my mouth. Yeah. No.
That's my impulse.
No. I mean, that's literally, we're on the same frequency there.
Yeah.
And even a lot of like the systems theories as well, they were invented for like white heterosexual families.
Yeah.
But they don't hold space for poly relationships. They don't hold space for queer experiences. They don't hold space for minority stress. And so
what are your thoughts on Gottman?
Gottman? I use Gottman sometimes. Yeah.
What's books of
Very
Gottman?
straight. It's very straight, old school marriage.
Yeah.
I have to like preface when I give it to
know.
clients. I'm like, all right,
They were coming from a good place.
good skills. Ignore the like heteronormative language.
Yes.
The man must take advice from the woman.
Yeah.
So you don't think a man should take advice from a woman?
All right. Bye. I'm just kidding.
They should, but the way it's like presented, that's like one of the like pitfalls like that can lead to divorce. If it says the husband should take his wife's like advice or suggestion.
I don't like how
it's very like heteronormative.
Yeah, it's like this is the truth. This is our truth, and so therefore it has to be every couple's truth.
I think it's valid. Like couples, each other should take advice from each other. And I phrase it, I'm like, the more dominant partner needs to take the advice of the less dominant partner is like how I like rephrase it for people.
Okay.
Like the concept is good, but like the wordage is
See, it's exactly what I'm talking about.
Doesn't
like,
work for everyone. There's not always a husband involved.
Right.
Okay, I get what you're saying. And I'm like, I don't get where we're wrong here.
There's not always a husband. There's not always a wife. Like, so
yeah.
See, straight white man thinking, he's like, that sounds great.
good to me. Shit. Y'all talking about.
We're exposing Mike to more
I'm so
wives.
sorry. Yeah. Yeah. But it's a lot. It's a lot of like.
Tangent, sorry.
No, it's okay. I mean, that's a really good point of, it's like different theories that were invented by, upper middle class white people, who have been doing academia for a long time. It's like, that's great. But like, we need to like adapt.
Yeah.
We need to adapt to the system because if we keep using the same truths and the same concepts and the same theories, they're not going to apply to what humanity is going to be. Our brains are wired differently than they were 20 years ago, 50 years ago. They're even wired differently than they were before the pandemic, right? And so we have to take those theories that all of us have to study about as therapists and research them to marginalized communities and like...
Somebody's got to update them.
Yes. So that's where I come in. But that's ultimately why I want to do with research is to like adapt it to where it doesn't. Yeah, it's the research is more like, I don't know.
I think that is great. And because I think a lot of therapists, back to your point of like therapists being scared of research, I think because you should do research is such a like broad statement. But I've been thinking the same way, and I forgot what I wanted to research, but it was something similar where it was like this topic for this specific community because it hasn't been done yet. And so it's like, it doesn't have to be this like broad, like just do research. Like, what does that mean? It's like, just take Gottman theory and research how it applies to and doesn't apply to marginalized communities and like broaden it. And that itself is research. And that's an easy research study. It doesn't have to be so complex and so whatever, like back in the day when there was nothing to build off of, then that was like big stuff and scary.
And if you use Zoom with the session, the Zoom can automatically transcribe the session and you can literally copy and paste like what was said in the session onto your paper, especially if you're doing qualitative research. Yeah. Because that focuses more on like what is said, like the themes and like the narratives.
The patterns. Yeah, I think people get scared of the term research because it's just so broad. They're like, I don't know what I would research. Well, start thinking about it.
There is a lot of ego.
Yeah.
I'm not, I don't, my professors are watching, so I'm going to be careful.
Hi.
But, no, I love my professors. But I will say that like, how do I put it?
Well, is it because they have to gatekeep research? Because like anyone.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Sometimes they do. I mean, it's my environment, like at my doc program is very inviting to, people coming in and, please participate on this research project because we need extra people. But it's more of like professors have to publish a certain amount of papers every year for them to like move up or become from like adjunct to assistant to associate.
Oh, okay.
And so you feel some of that like
the pressure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's not me yet, but I know it's going to be. So there's a lot of like, whoa, you know?
Yeah.
So it can be a little daunting for someone who just wants to do research.
Yeah.
So.
Well, yeah, we definitely want to do research. I know Lori wants to get her PhD. I was like, if you do it, I'll do it. And then our newest therapist, Dean, that was one of his like long-term goals was PhD as well. So I was like, all right, like we got a good team going here. We're getting one of our people trained in neurofeedback. Have you done any?
No, I want to so bad.
It's cool.
You should come hang out here more often.
I should.
We
I
got the
really
headset.
should.
Yeah.
What?
I'll read your brainwaves.
Oh my God. Do it right now.
I probably could.
Only if you want to. Like,
You
yeah.
can put it on you.
We
Your
should
head size, though. Do you have a big head or a little head?
Big.
Oh, you do have a big head. It's probably not going to fit.
Yeah, Mike couldn't get the helmet on his head.
Oh man.
We need
I can try.
We need like a big person.
Flexible.
Plus size.
Yeah, plus size helmet.
They have the helmet. You can do that. They have it because it's like 3D printed, the one that we got. So it's no flexibility to it.
Wow.
Yeah.
I've seen ones that are like stretchy caps though, so that's better.
Yeah.
I just don't have it. Ours is a little different.
Well,
We can try. Anyways, I digress. Are we out of time?
we're not out of time. Y'all keep on going.
Yeah, I don't want to leave. I don't want to go home and do my doc exam.
I do think you should do more content talking about like research and the validity of it and stuff though.
Really?
Yeah.
We'll just listen to you talk right here.
It's so niche. Most therapists online are just talking about like therapy skills.
Yeah.
It's like, all right.
I
So
think
many of those.
I think some people are kind of like scared to identify stereotypes, and it's not necessarily a bad thing. You can have, for this community, this is a general stereotype. There will be outliers, and you need to be able to know how to identify when this is an outlier.
Yeah.
But like even marginalized communities, within that community, there's going to be a stereotypical concept, right? But then there's still going to be outliers of that stereotype. And people will get scared to stereotype because they're like, oh, well, that's discriminative. No, it's not. We're stating, hey, there's a cultural normality here. There's a cultural normality there. And again, a spectrum. They might be on a spectrum of that cultural normality.
Mm-hmm. Like, I do think that as someone who does a lot of like systems work, I feel like if we're not viewing our clients through a systemic lens, we're like, if we're not looking at the cultural context and their marginalization and their families and, you know, socioeconomic status, location, social location, we're dismissing a huge part of their realities.
Yeah.
And so you have to kind of ask yourself, okay, like, I'm going to meet my clients where they're at.
Right.
And not like throw so much onto them, you know, so that they're not, you know, that they're overwhelmed basically. And then you kind of like filter in like what you were saying of, you know, like where do you kind of fit into this spectrum kind of thing. There's so much to what you just touched on that I'm just like, fuck, there's so much.
I feel like the world went a little too PC. And so I feel like research kind of breaks down.
Yeah.
The PC-ness. It's like, okay, like let's actually look at people from a lens.
Yeah, we got so focused on
We
not
can't-
being offensive that we went beyond the point of being helpful.
Because if you just ignore like
Yeah.
the marginalities or the lenses, then it's just everything's fine.
Yeah. And it's not fine.
Yeah.
Right.
No. Yeah. Language is powerful.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Language is, it's just in like a lot of the postmodern, like solution focused, collaborative and narrative, a lot of it is social constructionist. So like basically it assumes that everyone is the architect of their own reality. And it's through like, it's their assumption is that it's through language.
Yeah.
And so like the words that we hear growing up, even if it's about ADHD and about like our behavior and fidgety boy, that's part of our system of just like how our system and our view of self and view of other is shaped. But but I, you know, like the PC thing.
What are
like,
your feelings on PC?
just it's a lot for how do I put it? I'm glad everything has a function in the system.
It has positives for sure. Like we don't need to be pretending to be pilgrims.
Yeah. Yes, exactly. Oh my God, triggered.
Don't need to dress up as pilgrims and Indians anymore, but
No, but it's also like there's a lot of mental gymnastics that you kind of have to do to it too. And so like in honor of not offending people, you know, you're also like having to work really, really, really hard. And I think that's where people get stuck is like, why am I editing why does it feel like I have to edit so much of my like daily dialogue, you know? But it's like, so the other thing too is, this is also fresh off of my systems theory lecture, is that we're all trying to get to a place of homeostasis. And like, you know, the United States are what they are right now. And I think it's because there's this struggle to like achieve that like stabilization.
There's no stability right now.
There's no stability at all. And I think people are stressed out. Our bodies are more stressed out than they ever have been, like in human history. Like there's literal science that says this.
Maslow's hierarchy, like the government's unstable. It feels like life is unstable.
It's a really good way to look at it.
Yeah.
So all of us are doing, like, I still believe humans are doing the best that they can with what they have, but like we're desperate for some kind of normality or homeostasis, because it's been so turned upside down for a long time.
Yeah, it kind of feels like America's going through like a divorce. Like mommy and daddy are unstable.
So me and Joel
the house is not stable. Like
I was talking with the other business partner Joel
about
like
throwing shit at each other, and like we're the kid in the middle that's like 5 going, I don't know what to
Sounds
believe.
like my childhood.
Yeah,
I was telling Joel, I said, when you look at the political parties right now, you know, left versus right, or however you want to frame it, so it's like you got two parents that both beat you, and you're just trying to decide which one you prefer to hit you.
Yeah. That's so true.
Right.
Yeah. But like in looking at it in Maslow's hierarchy, like if the house is not stable, then nothing else feels stable.
Right.
Your basic needs need to be met.
Dysregulated. Yeah.
Yeah. And if your basic needs are met, everything else is going to be just...
Safety is huge.
Yeah. And you feel it on the roads. You feel, you know, I felt it coming here today. You know, you feel the tension in the air. Just everyone is so stressed out, and it's because so many of our basic needs are being compromised right now.
The rug has been pulled from all of us.
Yeah, whether we wanted it to happen or not, like it happened. So
I think that's a good point too, because like we wanted, like, I mean, current climate, like we wanted the Epstein files, but it's also fucking us all up mentally.
Yeah.
And so it's like we asked for it. We asked to get beat up, but
Diana Ross was in the pictures, and I was so sad. There's a picture of her and Epstein and Michael Jackson like posing on an airplane, and I'm like, Diana, you were my boss. Yeah. So
jeez.
Lots of, and even with
and that's like fucking, you're like, was she a victim or was she a perpetrator? Like I don't know. Like
so
even everything that we thought was solid is like completely falling apart related to the government. That's crazy.
Go ahead, Mike.
Sorry.
Well, I was just going to say, you had mentioned Michael Jackson. There's been a lot of positive stuff coming up about him specifically that I think's phenomenal. To where everybody was trying to paint him as like this pedophile and stuff.
The government was trying to paint him.
And come to find out, all the evidence is showing he was actually the sanctuary that was trying to get kids out of the system and save them.
The files are proving it, that he was saving kids.
Because remember, they had actors like the kid off of
Corey Feldman, Macaulay Culkin.
Yeah, they were all like, no, like he's fantastic. He's helping her. And they had like, the CIA was basically running smear campaigns to say that they were all crazy. And the reality was,
if you look into it, the doctor that diagnosed him was like a lawyer's friend or something, government involved.
Yeah. So really, he was the saint that was saving all these kids. Wow. And they killed him.
Wonder about Kanye.
Yeah.
These people managing him are government involved. Britney Spears, like it's.
Yeah. It makes you rethink everything.
It really does. Yeah. And like they say too, we live long enough to see our heroes become villains.
Right.
But I think we're also living long enough to seeing the villains
become the hero.
become the heroes.
Yeah, it's
yeah,
wild.
it's all coming out. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. And it's, a lot of us, I don't know if y'all remember when it was the first maybe few months of the pandemic when all of us were just tired and we're just like, why are we tired? Like, we're not leaving our houses. We can't go anywhere. But it's because our brains were working so hard to like say that adjust the fact that this is the new normal.
The homeostasis. Yeah.
Right. And now here we are in February 2026 trying to find homeostasis, and we're all tired.
Yes.
We're all really tired.
It's been a hell of a year, and it's only February.
It's only February.
Mid-February.
Oh, yeah.
It's
My
wild.
horoscope said that for Scorpio, 2026 was the hardest that we will, like, this is the year that we will ever, the hardest that we will ever have to work. And I'm like, that checks. 'Cause,
I'm excited because I feel like the snake year, the Chinese year was like the shedding of everything was intense. And I'm hopeful for like the fire horse this year.
Fire horse is going to like just kind of come in and just change everything.
Yeah,
so.
totally. Exactly.
Mike is like, what?
Oh no, none of that.
He's like, I concur.
Chinese New Year. It's coming up. I think it's like mid-February too.
All right. Well,
on that note,
great chat.
On that note, thanks for
Thank
coming
you.
in.
Yeah.
Thank you guys.